Where's the videos? None. 3 years later, they do the same fucking bullshit. And you're all sitting there going, human trafficking. I'm not a human trafficker, clearly. If you human traffic someone, there is evidence. This is a setup.
I'm your knight in shining armor.
Look, I did a video yesterday on Candace Owens, and today I'm doing one about Andrew Tate. And I'm not going after, you know, the red pill community or conservatives or whatever. I'm not choosing to do that. I just want to kind of explain my journey. Listen, I'm a person that I absorb a lot of things. Like, I love history, I love to read, period. You know what I'm saying? But I had a partner that a long time ago, he got me into Tommy Sotomayor, and he liked the Tommy. I ain't never really liked Tommy. I ain't never really been into that, you know, that just constantly bashing women and then bashing black women at that. Like, it just really wasn't my cup of tea. But every once in a while, Tommy will say something that was a good point or something funny. But I don't vibe or bond with people that trash or sabotage their own people. You know what I'm saying? For the laughs and likes of others. I'm not that person. Like, when I was a kid, I remember I went to church one day and I didn't have no church socks. And it was after church. And my cousin raised my slacks up, you know, to show some of the other kids that I ain't have no church socks. And everybody laughed at me. I told my granny on that boy, yeah, I went and told it. I told it on him. You know what I'm saying? He got a whooping about that because you don't embarrass your family. You don't get a laugh at the expense of your own family and friends or your loved ones. And that's how I feel about some of these people like Candace and Tommy Sotomayor and Myron from Fresh and Fit, and, you know, just some of these people, like I said yesterday. But even on my journey, you know, I came across, you know, Andrew Tate. And I got to say, Andrew Tate got a lot of things that he say that I like, a lot of things that he say that I agree with and I like, that I feel as a man, you know what I'm saying, like that I agree with, and things that I feel like that society does push, and the way they try to emasculate men or dim down masculine. Like, it's a lot of things that Andrew Tate speak about that I agree with. But then there's some chinks in the armor. Like, there's things that I don't agree with, and that's cool because as men, especially strong-minded men, I won't use that word alpha because everybody think they're alpha. Everybody claim to be an alpha, and most people are not really alphas at all, because when they get in the setting of other men, they can't lead unless they have something over their head. That's not alpha. But then the chinks in the armor start to come, and the weird stuff, like the case came, the major case, and Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan had to go sit in a Romanian jail for a while. And, you know, at first I was like, okay, they hating on him. You know, they ain't really got nothing on him. But I just started paying attention to a few more things. And it's just things that just started to worry me that I couldn't really agree with or make excuses for anymore. You know what I'm saying? Namely, one of them is the fact that Andrew Tate admitted, you know what I'm saying, that he made a lot of his money by running a sex line where he would have young, pretty women basically catfish men. And he would be sending messages back and forth, you know what I'm saying things that he know men wanted to hear or see or whatever, so they would get money. And they would really be talking to him. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody loves a pirate. Everybody loves a grifter, a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves the bad guy. I can't demonize somebody for finding a quick hustle or the way to get money, but that shows that shows some sleaziness. You know what I'm saying? Some sleaziness. And I ain't gonna say that I ain't got a little rascal in me. I'm a little rascal, but I ain't that type of sleazy. You know what I'm talking about? But it's a hustle. But then some of the jokes start coming out about sleeping with 15-year-old girls and 16 and maybe even some as low as 14. And
usually, you get married at 16.
All right, in Romania, 16, sorry. And I only get away with that because the girl is 6 years plays along. So Vivian's been with me 6 years.
So he's been with Vivian for 6 years, right?
Because Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28, Vivian's like 21.
Vivian's 21. And at this point, he's been a girlfriend for 6 years. It means that they met when she was 15 years old.
Vivian's younger.
Was away from me. No, I want a virgin wife at 16 who's going to obey me. That's what I want.
I was contacted by Andrew Tate, the older of the Tate brothers, 3 years ago when I was just 16.
I understand how some people like to troll and like to joke, but I'm not one of those people that play like that. I'm not into those type of jokes. Even if you're in another country, you're half American, half British. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get down like that. Even if you move to Romania, I don't know what the law is saying in Romania or wherever you at. But that's weird. Once again, that shows a level of sleaziness. You know what I'm saying? And then the hustle. Like, once again, I'm not knocking people for being pirates and finding a way to make money. But just the fact that a lot of these men pay for access to you, and you're supposed to be selling them some type of game, and you're really taking advantage of a lot of these men who are really incels, who don't know how to talk to women or get women or understand women at all. And when I speak about guys like Andrew and Tristan, like, those are successful men. Those are really top-notch brothers, you know what I'm saying? Kickboxing world champions. Those are elite athletes. They don't have those same type of problems. But they'll get some of these dudes who are nowhere near their level unless they make six figures and convince them, hey, man, send me $10,000 every month and I'll give you this crash course on how to get women make money. That's their business. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that, really. What I'm trying to say is that some of the accusations that have came out against them, they got a little weight to them. You know what I'm saying? They got a little weight to them.
You've got a fit sister who's 16, maybe.
Muslims have the best frame on earth. I want a virgin wife at 16 who's going to obey me. That's what I want.
You know you.
They received messages.
So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. Know about me.
And when you see Andrew joking or whether he's telling the truth about the type of women that he like or he likes to sleep with or mess around with, and some of the things he do, is like, you want to say you're not really a sex trafficker or you're not into nothing like that, but you do a lot of sleazy stuff, and a lot of sleazy stuff that has women involved, and that worries me. That's kind of like with R. Kelly. I know people that love R. Kelly music and they make excuses because they like what the parents did this. As a man with a daughter, I don't see it no other type of way. Like, I don't look at young girls and find any attraction in them at all. I don't do that. That's not me. You know, I like me as a grown woman. I like me as a grown woman. You know what I'm talking about? Young girls don't know how to wash up right no way. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, it's a lot of weird stuff. And then his biggest talking point is, oh, the Matrix. Oh, the system is mad at me because I'm helping out men and they don't want me to do that. And that's why people... That sound good to a dumb nigga. That's what it sound good to. That's what it sound good to. It don't sound good to me when you got a lot of other warts and things showing. Like, yeah, the system might be hating on you, but you're giving them a reason to. You're giving them... It's kind of like with Myra and them saying that, oh, just because they speak out against Zionists, they're getting demonetized or they're getting this. No, it's all of the racist stuff you say. And the fact that your platform is really built on destroying and bashing people in the first place. Like, that's the reason. Disliking Zionists is one thing. When you come out and you're calling people the synagogue of Satan and this and that, that's a whole nother thing. Because they got religious groups that are on hate lists for less, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm just speaking on it. That was just my journey with the Tate brothers. Like I said, I really liked a lot of things they said. Like, I would really follow them when I see a reel or a short or something like that. I'll be like, okay, Tate spitting. Oh, my boy Tate. You know, I'll tell you, hey, Andrew Tate, he be on point. Like, people be, I used to say that, but now it's like, bro might be messing with them babies, and I can't co-sign it. Junior.